So I did this with Lorde a while ago. I ranked all of her songs, every single one she's ever put out before Solar Power came out, and I thought it was just fitting that I do it with Phoebe Bridgers as well, because I am obsessed with her. But before that, I want to put in a little disclaimer. I know absolutely nothing about the technical nitty-gritty aspects of music, so this ranking is going to be, of course, purely subjective, just based on how much I like listening to / singing along with the songs from her 2 studio albums, because I'm not as familiar with everything that she's put out through her other projects. I also have to point out that I absolutely love 100% of all of these songs. And third thing is, oh yeah, I'm gonna try not to ramble as much, but I think we're already past that point. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Number 21, Demi Moore. Okay, you know what I love most about the song? Well, I mean, I love the song itself, but I love the story behind how it got its name. So you know the part where it's, I don't want to be stoned anymore. That part. So someone apparently heard, I don't want to be stoned, Demi Moore. And thus, Demi Moore was born. The other potential name for this song was the sexting song. And I don't know about you, but personally, I think I prefer Demi Moore. Now, number 20. Georgia.
When he gets older, he might be the one. He might be the one.
I love Georgia, and apparently this is a hot take. Phoebe wrote this song when she was, I think, 16, and I think that is super impressive, because when I was 16, I could not have written anything close to this. In fact, I couldn't write this now. But some people apparently think that it's not a very good song. It's the weakest song on the album. To each their own, I guess. Number 19, You Missed My Heart.
I knew you would, but you missed my heart. You missed my heart. Last words.
God, this song. It's just beautiful. I didn't know it was a cover, and the original is beautiful, but the cover, probably because I'm already biased because I love Phoebe Bridgers, the cover is it's slower and softer, and it just has this like haunting, really depressing, beautiful sound to it. I love it. It's amazing. Number 18, Halloween.
Baby, it's Halloween. We can be anything.
Halloween is also a very good song. I haven't celebrated Halloween since I was 8 or 9, I'm not sure. Actually, you know what, that's not true, because when I was 21 years old, I was invited to my first ever Halloween party. Anyway, according to Phoebe, the song's about a relationship that's run its course. So yeah, this is a sad song, but it's not sad in like a way, it's more sad in a way, if that makes any sense at all. Number 17, Chelsea. Chelsea, another song that I love to belt out, especially the part where, you know, the name of the song gets dropped. I love this song, but I literally had no fucking clue what it was about until a few days ago when I looked it up. The Chelsea Savoy Hotel was where the Sex Pistols bassist, Sid Vicious, and his girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, used to live. It was also where Nancy Spungen was found dead on the bathroom floor at the age of 20. Now, it was pretty much suspected that Sid did it, but less than 4 months later, Sid died of an overdose. So yeah, it's a really tragic tale, but the song is beautiful. I think it's a really clever and pretty way of telling their story. Obviously it doesn't like dive into the details, but you know, it's a song, not an essay. Number 16, Killer.
Sometimes I think I'm a killer. I scared you in your house.
So Killer. It's about these toxic feelings that you get when you're in a relationship, like this cloud of toxicity that hangs above you, these possessive feelings where you want to have total control over every aspect of the relationship. But yeah, it's like a really selfish song about a selfish person in a relationship who sort of recognizes their selfishness and they don't necessarily like that about themselves. Number 15, Graceland 2.
She could do whatever she wants to do. She could go home, but she's not going to.
I love this song so much. It's so pretty. Her voice sounds so pretty in it. And yes, it's about MDMA, which I can't relate to because I've never done any drugs. However, her voice, it still just sounds so soft and sad and soothing and beautiful. And it's not just sad, it's also uplifting. Said she knows she lived through it to get to this moment, you know? Things get better. What Phoebe herself has to say about the song is, this song is about caring for somebody who hates themselves and how that can be really hard. The theme of loving someone who doesn't love themselves is a really ever-present, recurring theme throughout the album. Number 14, Garden Song.
Someday I'm gonna live in your house up on the hill.
It's so soft and sweet and cute and makes me happy but also sad at the same time, like every single Phoebe Bridgers song does. It makes me want to live in a house on a hill and wear cute little dresses and have picnics and kill the Nazi neighbor. Number 13, Would You Rather.
Playing would you rather when it comes to fire. You always say that you prefer to drown.
This is also another song that is really sweet. It's about siblings having each other's back. That's a really important relationship, especially in a house or a family that's not exactly the healthiest. What I get from this is that they're from a family where they didn't have the best environment around them, but they had each other and they promised that they were going to get out of there, and they did. So yeah, Phoebe and her brother had each other's backs. They got out of their messed up situation and they're always gonna have each other. Number 12, Chinese Satellite.
Took a tour to see the stars, but they weren't out tonight. So I wished hard on a Chinese satellite.
I think the lyrics are just so clever and the melody is just beautiful and her voice sounds amazing. Ugh! I love Chinese Satellite. It's about struggling to believe in something, some higher being or whatever. Okay, let me just read what Phoebe said about it because this makes a lot of sense to me. I like to believe that ghosts and aliens exist, but I kind of doubt it. I love science. I think science is like the closest thing to that you'll get. If I'm being honest, this song is about turning 11 and not getting a letter from Hogwarts, just realizing that nobody's going to save me from my life. Nobody's going to wake me up and be like, hey, just kidding. I want someone to shake me awake in the middle of the night and be like, come with me. It's actually totally different than you ever thought. That'd be sweet. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Number 11, I see you, or I see you. The letters or the words, whatever you want. Apparently both are correct.
I've been playing dead my whole life, and I get this feeling whenever I feel good. It'll be the last time, but I feel something when I see you now.
Apparently the song is about her breakup with her drummer slash ex-boyfriend, and they're still good friends and write music together and play together. They wrote this very song together. I think that makes me like it even more because the person who the song is about helped write it. Even though it's a breakup song or like a sad song, I feel like that adds something to it. We have entered the top 10. Number 10, it'll all work out.
It'll all work out eventually. Better off with them than here with me.
This bonus track is a cover of a song by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. It's about someone who loves this girl but knows that she's better off with someone else. It's a bonus track. As I said, not a fan of bonus tracks because I keep forgetting they exist and I don't listen to them until I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to listen to the bonus track, and then by that time I've listened to the not bonus track so many times that it feels like this is just not part of the album. It's a whole mess. I get why artists do that, but it's annoying and I just want to be able to listen to everything at once. Anyway, number 9, Scott Street. Oh, Scott Street.
Walking Scott Street feeling like a stranger, with an open heart, open container.
This song is about being lonely. It's just really depressing, but it's so good and I love it so much and I don't know what else to say besides it's amazing. Number 9, Smoke Signals.
You must have been looking for me, sending smoke signals, pelicans circling.
Listening to this song still reminds me of this time when I was arranging my bookshelf, this guy over here. As I was doing that, I was listening to Stranger in the Alps, and that was like the first time that I really heard it, as cheesy as that may sound. And it makes me sad and happy at the same time. Like I said, that's her specialty, Miss Bridgers. Number 7, Punisher.
Most times alone in some looking your worst, but never not sweet to the trust funds and punishers.
The line, man, I wish that I could say the same. I swear I'm not angry, that's just my face. I love that line because I'm always accidentally glaring at people and I don't realize it until they're like, what is wrong with you? But anyway, Punisher was written about Elliott Smith, Phoebe Bridgers' favorite musician, or one of her favorites. She really likes him, okay? In this song, a Punisher means someone like a fan who is obsessive and invasive and over-enthusiastic and just really someone who makes this person that they're a fan of really uncomfortable. And Phoebe thinks that she would be a Punisher if she were ever to come in contact with Elliott. Which is funny because I think I would be a Punisher if I ever came in contact with Phoebe Bridgers. Number 6, I Know the End.
Driving out into the sun, let the ultraviolet cover me up. Went looking for a creation myth, ended up with a pair of cracked lips.
This song gets me so hyped up. That third verse, oh my god, no matter what I'm doing, I will sing along with all my heart. But anyway, I feel like this song is such a perfect closing track for Punisher. It's like an organized mess of thoughts and feelings and sounds and just boom. It's absolutely amazing and it changed me as a human being. And now, if you've been paying attention to the numbers, it's time for the top 5. These are the songs that I would stab a knife through my heart and jump off a cliff for. Number 5, Motion Sickness.
I have emotional motion sickness. Somebody roll the windows down.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I am not ashamed to admit it, but I heard this song on TikTok. I know it's really lame to admit that you first heard a song on TikTok, especially a really popular or really good song, but I'm glad because I got to hear this song and I got to fall in love with it, and then I got to fall in love with Phoebe Bridgers, and I am grateful every single day that I live on the same planet as Phoebe. Like, just listen to the song. Motion Sickness is objectively a good song. It's a really good song. And I think the lyrics are very clever. Emotional motion sickness, somebody roll the windows down. I'm grateful for TikTok for introducing me to it. There, I said it. Moving on. Number 4, Savior Complex.
I'm a brave liar with a savior complex.
According to Phoebe, Savior Complex is like the sequel, the part 2 to Moon Song, which is another song that I would quite literally die for. So, you know, the theme of loving someone who doesn't love themselves, it's back. And it is amazing. Like, not the this person doesn't love themselves thing, but the music that came out of it is amazing. Number 3. Can you guess what it is?
Day off in Kyoto, got bored at the temple, looked around at the 7-Eleven.
Day off in Kyoto, got bored at the temple, looked around at the 7-Eleven. I have a pretty good relationship with both my parents, but this song makes me feel like I've been wronged by them my entire life. What really solidified my love for this woman was the music video, because I loved Kyoto and I was like, I want to see the music video for the song. I rushed straight to YouTube and I pulled it up, and then I was so happy to see it. And with that, let us get into number 2. Number 1 and 2 were hard for me to place because I love both of them very, 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 very much. But I think I'm happy with my decision of placing Moon Song at number 2.
If I could give you
There are no words in the English language that I can string together to formulate a sentence that can accurately convey just how much I fucking love this song. It's a lot. I love it a lot. Ugh. Loving someone so much that you would do anything for them, even something impossible like giving them the fucking moon. Phoebe describes it as a song about that wanting to be stepped on feeling. Like in a relationship, you want someone to treat you badly because at least they'll be treating you at all. If that's the most you're gonna get, at least you're getting something. I would listen to this song and only this song for the rest of my life if I had to pick just one song to listen to for the rest of my life. That was poorly worded. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you don't know what this song is already, you will now. Number 1, Funeral.
I'm singing at a funeral tomorrow for a kid a year older than me.
Sometimes when you're feeling bad for yourself, you're all depressed, and then you think of all the people in the world who have it worse. It makes you feel like you don't even deserve to be sad, because there are people out there who would love to be in whatever position you're in right now. Meanwhile, you're complaining about that. God, you feel like such a dick about it. And to think that somebody else having problems somehow invalidates yours, it's irrational. Because everyone's dealing with their own thing, and everyone has their own limits to what they can handle and what they can't handle. But like I said, it's irrational. And with that, we have finished ranking all of Phoebe Bridgers' songs from her 2 studio albums, Stranger in the Alps and Punisher. So this list is not set in stone, but right now, at this point in my life, this is how I feel about the songs. And as I have been filming for an hour and a half now, I'm going to now bid you adieu. Bye-bye.